What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are back at the shop working on the turbo Civic. We're gonna jump right in. I got a bunch of stuff delivered through Steven at SP Tuning over here. Steven at SP Tuning. Check him in the description. Got boost gauge, got AFR gauge, fuel pump. What is this, 250?
255.
255, Walbro 255. And we also have some injectors that I'm gonna be using. They're DSM injectors, so those will be more than enough for this little car. But we're gonna unbox these AM gauges really quick. It's midnight right now. It's a late night over here. I just figured that we would come by. I was trying to get more work done on the control arms, but didn't really get that far. We're gonna have to end up looking further into that so that I can get some bolts in there. But so got ourselves AM air fuel ratio gauge, AM boost gauge, all the nice stuff. These are the X
series, yeah.
X series. I full disclaimer, I know nothing about anything that's going on right now. Steven's the boost and AFR wiring vacuum hose guy. He knows everything to do about that stuff. But I bought a frickin' where is it? I bought the Ultimate Ricer mod. Some piece of shit $12 fucking gauge pod that really doesn't even fit my car at all, but I'll probably make it work, honestly, just because I want my gauges and I want to be able to see them. So since it's late, we're not really going to get into too much, but we want to start getting this shit all routed and just kind of get a head start, because this is kind of starting to drag along a little bit. I want to get this stuff in and done and get that Honda ordered so that we can tune this thing and be done with it and go out and fucking rip it, because I'm stoked for it. All right, moment of truth here. Let's see if I have gauges. Woo! Hell yeah, heat. That's right. It's fire. It's fire.
That's wrong, but okay.
Got some working gauges now. Now I just need to mount this somehow and get that all worked out. But these gauges are sick. Huge shout out to Steven over at SP Tuning over there. If you guys actually want, check out the link in the description to his website. He gave me a coupon code for you guys to use for anything that he has on the website. So let me get this key out of here. Check out his stuff. He's on the come up, trying to become his own business, his own thing and everything. So he's got a bunch of cool stuff. He's obviously got the gauges. He's got, what else do you got on your website that people would like?
RB26 owners, I made a cam lock tool. Makes timing job a lot easier. Fuel injectors, fuel injector clinic dealer, a lot of other miscellaneous parts, go fast parts, maintenance.
Hell yeah.
Probably be listing the battery relocation kit. There's also a Mike's car that I made.
Sick. So yeah, he did make a really sick battery relocation for this car. So from Hondas to Nissans to various other cars, Neons as well. He's a big SRT4 guy. He's got stuff for you, so check it out in the description. It means a lot to me and him. So okay, so it's 1:15 in the morning. We're gonna head home. We're gonna pick this video up in the morning or tomorrow, and actually pretty much for the whole weekend. I'm just gonna tie all these days into one big video, because at the end of this I ultimately want this car to be ready to be tuned, because I need to get the Honda on order, and so this weekend I want everything to be buttoned up, ready to go, finished, just waiting on Honda. And then when I get that, we can just jump right into tuning it, and this thing will be ready to rip. So I will see you guys in the morning. All right, guys, well, it is the next day, or the next-ish portion of this video, and it's already over. I didn't film anything today. I came here and I just got right to work trying to get those 2 bolts out of the lower control arms, and it took probably 5 or 6 hours. Those bolts were absolutely in the worst spot to be broken off, and I spent hours trying to drill them out, and then I had to cut them out, and then it was an absolute nightmare. But the car is finally done, back on the ground, everything's tight. I got brand new lower control arms, subframe brace, everything from MVC. Looks awesome. I don't have to worry about those control arms anymore. They're brand new. In there with brand new bolts. I shouldn't have to worry about those for a long time. So here we are. It's late once again. Car's just chilling for now. I'll be back here bright and early tomorrow morning. We'll be finishing everything that we need to tomorrow. So I will see you guys in just a few seconds. And then after that, this car should be all set. Or all set for the tune. Ready for the tune. See you guys in 2 seconds. Hey guys, before we head to the shop again, I just wanted to acknowledge this because I thought it was really cool, and I don't think I've ever seen any other automotive YouTuber or any YouTuber that I know personally have this happen to them, so I think it's kind of funny. But a few weeks ago, or actually a month ago, I made a really stupid little video on my phone with Pierce in his little Volkswagen truck, and I'll put the video right here. Go! Go truck, go! I made that video being stupid and not thinking anything would even come of it, and I threw it on Facebook just being funny, and within like I think 2 or 3 weeks it was over 1.5 million views. It was at like 50,000 shares. It was insane. I wake up last week to the video being featured on PewDiePie's channel in meme review. So your boy and Pierce got featured on meme review in PewDiePie's video, and I thought that was just really funny. And I'll put like the tiny little clip of it in here.
Damn, they're going so fast! Wow! Go, go, go. That was good. That was a funny clip. A little bit.
I thought it was super funny, and I don't think I've ever seen any other automotive YouTuber show up on PewDiePie's channel before, so I thought it was kind of cool. But now, let's head to the shop and get this god dang Civic done. Alright, so we find ourselves in the Civic, and I need to take back seats out so that I can get to the fuel pump, and I've never done it before, and I'm only assuming that the fuel pump is under the back seat, and if it's under there, then, well, awesome, because I have a Walbro 255 that I can just slap right in there. But if it's not, that's gonna suck. There we go. Okay. Alright, that wasn't so bad. Now, pop this girl off, and then, where is it?
Light a match and drop it.
No. Wow! Hell yeah. So, I've only done a fuel pump once, and it was actually in the Soarer. So, I'm only gonna assume it's the same thing on this. And I'll just get this taken off, and then we'll swap the fuel pump for a Walbro 255. Walbro 255. Wow. Alright, so now that the fuel pump is in, I'm not going to prime it just yet, because if I prime it right now, I'm going to put pressure in the lines, and then I can't do the injectors. So Steven's grabbing the injectors. We're using GSX or DSM injectors, which should be more than enough for this car, right?
450 cc. So.
450, yeah, that should be good. So we're just gonna start taking this apart, take the fuel line off, take the fuel rail off, and get all the injectors off. Swap them for these.
And figure out which ones we're gonna use. I mean, they're old, they're not new, so.
Yeah, just kind of pick and choose which one's the best ones to use.
Yeah, and which ones still have good O-rings, and we'll go from there.
Cool. So yeah, start taking this stuff off. who decided to show up?
Always caffeinated. What's up?
So we just went through the injectors, got all of them plugged in. The connectors wouldn't fit essentially the first time when we put the new injectors in.
However,
there was a little tab on the inside.
these are slightly earlier 90s EV1 connectors, so they have the same kind of like spring square to them design, and for those of you who are wondering, so the differences are, this has no little tab right here. These do have a little kind of guide tab to them. Seeing as they're the same kind of square and the pin design is about the same, all you got to do is take that, take a knife or, you know, something, razor blade. Be very, if you're a good marksman with it, just trim them off.
So we did that, and now the injectors plug right in. So that's awesome. So we got the new fuel pump in, we got the injectors in. I'm gonna try and start it, and everything should go smoothly. I don't think I did anything wrong, so. No kaboom.
Maybe kaboom.
No.
Always a maybe.
All right, so prime it. Oh yeah,
For a little bit.
I hear the pump.
Ooh, the new gauges.
Oh, we're good.
Yes, sir.
We're good. Hell yeah. We're a little rich right now.
I don't think I've ever seen an AFR gauge that's below 10, which means it's basically no air.
X series though.
That's very rich, so I'll cut that. Well, that's good. New gauges work, fuel pump's working, injectors are working. There was no leaks on the injectors or anything? I don't see anything.
Nope, you're fine.
Cool.
Those are really stuck in there too.
Yeah.
So
I doubt
we got
anything
really.
will happen.
DSM 450s for the win.
Hell yeah. So now that we have that stuff done, the only thing that I think we have to do now is the lines for the wastegate and the blow-off valve, which I still don't know if it's a genuine HKS or if it's a knockoff. It's not?
No, it
Definitely not.
Okay. I'm okay with either way. It's an eBay turbo kit. Okay, so now that we have the injectors all done and the car starts running and everything like that, I want to try and get this front bumper fitted properly. That way I can still run a front bumper. Right now, I put it on. It's hitting right here on the intercooler piping on both sides. So I'm gonna trim that section off, and then we should be able to bolt the front bumper up, and then I'll have like a cleaner OEM style turbo kit. So I'm gonna trim this up.
better.
Michael Deichel. All right, so we just went to KFC, got some food real quick, but I pulled the car out just a little so I could get a nicer thumbnail. But bumper's on. Bumper's on. Looks good. Everyth's fit up nicely. I started it and moved it really quick, and it's really, really rich, like 9 AFR.
It's fat.
We need on that.
Yeah, we definitely need to get tuned. All good. So, before we leave tonight, we're just going to run the vacuum lines real quick to the wastegate and blow-off valve. And then after that, I'm going to bring the downpipe to Clint so that he can shorten it because, as you know, it's sitting on the ground right now. So he'll shorten that. Next weekend, I'll put the downpipe back on, and then we'll just need Hon data. I'm hoping to have Hon data by this upcoming weekend. That's my ultimate goal. If I can find someone around here that has one, or if I can rush ship one, that's my goal here. But for now, I just wanted to get everything else fully squared away before we get Hon data. That way we're not scrambling for anything. Fuel pump's good, injector's good, needs a fucking bath really, really badly, but she's good. I'm stoked for this. We're also kind of trying to clean up everything at the same time because over the time of this car being here, this table has piled up with junk. So we're throwing away everything that we're not using with the kit. All this like junk, little eBay turbo timer junk. I want to keep this. It's got a nice art painting on it.
Clint does good wieners.
But like stuff like the vacuum hoses we'll keep, but I don't know.
There's also an Evo 8 intercooler there if anyone wants one.
Yeah, you selling
I
it?
don't need.
In the box right there, Evo 8?
Yeah, and that one. Yeah, don't need it.
Hit up Steven.
Yeah, buy it. 50
Instagram
bucks.
right here.
50 bucks.
Wow, that's cheap, dude.
Yep.
Sick. Okay. Well, we'll continue throwing away shit, and then we'll do the vacuum lines. Okay, everyone. So we're just about ready to head home, but we're gonna do this vacuum line stuff really quick. It should be pretty
Let's make it look nice.
pretty simple, but we're just gonna tuck it back here. You can see right there. That's the vacuum line that we're running. We're running it from there all the way to
Kind of up and
the
around.
blow-off valve, and then we're gonna tee it off to the wastegate, and then that should be all set. But I did want to say before the video is over, I did acquire a Honda S300. I don't have it right now, but I will have it for the next time that I'm here, which is next weekend, and we will be tuning this car, which I'm super stoked for. And then I can finally have this car and we can take it out, rip it, and have fun. I'm so stoked for that. So be sure to look out for that, and it's gonna be awesome. I wanna say thank you very much to my friends, Nate and Steven, obviously, for being out here all the time, helping me out with all my shenanigans and
Not
shit.
all the time, but you know.
Yeah, you came out here today. You don't really come around these
I help
parts
out
too
sometimes.
often.
I do stuff sometimes.
You help out. You help out a lot.
We do stuff.
Yeah, you do stuff.
There we go.
That's it.
Basically, we'll zip tie that up. Probably to like
We can do
here,
that. Yeah, we
just
can
to
do that
leave
in the
it
next
so
video.
it'll flip around, but it won't get. Just don't want it touching anything hot. It's cool.
Right.
Yeah.
No, that's cool. So, boom. There you go. Everything that I wanted to do is done. We're gonna head home. It's late once again. I did 3 days worth of filming into one vlog, so I hope that that was enough for this. Just trying to get this thing done, and I know it's been taking a while, but I do stuff outside of cars and obviously the movie. But she's all set, ready for the next time we're here, where we're gonna tune this thing. Are you excited for that? I think it's gonna be a lot of fun.
It'll be fun.
Be out here ripping. So, all right. I will see you guys in the next video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. If you guys haven't, be sure to check out the link in the description to Steven's website, SP Tuning. He sells a bunch of awesome aftermarket parts, and he's a dealer for a bunch of awesome brands. So if any of that is of interest to you, be sure to check it out. Also use my coupon code diiviine for 5% off anything on his website. So now I will see you guys in the next video where we'll be tuning the Civic. Bye-bye.